How's she going right there, eh? It's Denny here from Denny Loves You Outdoors. I have a request, or had a request from a subscriber on our trout feeding buckets. There's the bucket right there that we normally use. So that is just a 5-gallon bucket. All the chickens are all thinking I'm going to feed them here because I'm walking around with a bucket. So we use these up on the woodlot, obviously because you don't need any power or electricity. So it's just a bucket, and normally we have large holes drilled all around the top. That one has a big hole in the top, and then we fill that up with some meat, and then we hang it over our trout ponds. So then the flies fly in, lay eggs, and then the maggots actually come out of the holes, and it just keeps feeding them. The nice thing about it is we show up. You know, you have some kids or something with you, you just bring up some little plastic white jigs, and you cast anywhere underneath that bucket, and whammo, you got trout. So here at the house, this is what I use here. So basically it's just a large lampshade, or a shade that I got from, I think actually some commercial place had a whole whack of these and they just threw them out. So I just threw 2 light sockets. That is an old ceiling fan. I'm going to shut the power off. So that's an old ceiling fan, or an oscillating fan that someone threw in the garbage. And I ripped the blades off and I just drilled a hole through the shaft and just put a small little piece of whippersnipper wire and put the nut back on. You can see the remnants all on the side. That's actually from bugs. So I would hang this over the pond on a wire, or you could jam a big stick or something, and I would have it about a foot above the water surface. Just gonna flip it over. See on the back side here, I just have a couple little eyelets, and I would hook that onto the cable, and there it is. Actually, there, just fell off. I had a timer set up. So then I would just set the timer. As soon as it got dark, it would come on. The bugs would be attracted to the light, and then either the wires, whippersnipper, I'm going to plug this back in. The whippersnipper wire would either cut the wings off of the bugs, or it would push them down into the water. So worked great. The fish would sit there all night, and you just sit there and watch them. They would just sit there and boom, boom. Feed them high protein. Made their meat really nice and pink and orange. So it worked out fantastic. Anyhow, I just thought I'd do a little clip on this. Simple, nothing to it. We actually made a couple of these. I have a trout pond at my house. My cousin, who shares the woodlot with me, he had one, so he made one. I don't know what else to say. It actually works really good. It's cheap, easy. I guess you could rig this up on solar if you wanted to, or just go the quick and easy route on just throwing a bunch of meat in a bucket and let the flies do the work for you. Anyhow, if you got any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks for watching. That's the end there, eh?